Crypto taxes in the United States are so complicated and frustrating, especially when you're an average investor. I'm not going to spend a bunch of money and pay some fancy accountant. It just doesn't make financial sense for me yet. So I am absolutely determined to learn and do what is necessary to keep my taxable income as low as possible. The good news is that you can file your own taxes for a fraction of what it would cost you to hire an accountant and still get to take advantage of the opportunities that are out there to lower your taxable income. Today, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that I found to help save you up to $3,000 on your taxable income. This can make a huge difference if you're on the borderline of two different income brackets. So watch this video, take action before the end of the year, and then thank yourself come tax season. Real quick, if you find any of this information valuable, hit the like button and leave a comment down below, as this really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and growing my channel. Thank you. All right, back to saving money. Last year was such an exciting time to be in the crypto space. We started off around $30,000, went up to $60,000, cooled off back down into the $30,000 range, and then exploded back up to nearly $70,000 per Bitcoin. And what do you do in a bull run? Well, you quit your job. You get on a flight to El Salvador and you keep stacking sats because Bitcoin is taking over the world. At least that's what I did. And I don't regret any of it, but now that it's a year later and Bitcoin is hovering around $20,000, my financial position valued in US dollars took quite a nosedive. And yours might have too. So the good news is that if you bought any cryptocurrency and it went down in price, you can claim some or all of those losses on your taxes by way of tax loss harvesting. Now, what is tax loss harvesting? Basically, if you have an asset and it lost value since you bought it, you can sell it and then claim the loss. But what if you want to claim the loss, but really keep the same amount of that asset in your portfolio? Well, you can sell it, claim the loss, and then buy it back. Now, with anything that is classified as a security, such as a stock or a bond, you have to wait at least 30 days before you can buy back the asset because of the wash sale rule. But this rule doesn't currently apply to cryptocurrency. In late 2021, the Biden administration proposed a legislative bill called the Build Back Better Act. One of the many provisions proposed in the bill would have subjected cryptocurrency to the wash sale rule. Now, despite passing this bill in the House of Representatives, the bill was defeated in the Senate. So as of shooting this video, the wash sale rule does not apply to cryptocurrency. If you bought any cryptocurrency and it went down this year, you can sell it so that you can set yourself up to claim a capital loss and then buy it back immediately. Turn that lost dollar value into a tax win. A couple of things to keep in mind when you're executing this strategy. Number one, the losses will first be used to offset investment gains. But if you're a crypto investor in 2022, you probably don't need to be worrying about any capital gains taxes this year. So let's move on to the next note. And number two, losses can offset up to $3,000 of your taxable income per fiscal year. Yes, even though there's no cap on how much you'll have to pay in capital gains taxes in 1 year, the losses that you can claim in 1 year are capped at $3,000. Sounds about right. I guess the silver lining is that unused losses can be carried forward indefinitely. So if you have a capital loss of $60,000 this year, you might be able to spread those losses out over the next 20 years, as long as nothing changes in the tax code between now and then. There will definitely be changes. All right, now how do we get this potentially giant mess of crypto transactions organized so that we can get a feel for how much we've really earned or lost in value? Well, just like last year, I'll be using Coinly to help me out. Now, I'm not going to make any promises and say that if you use Coinly, you won't run into any glitches or have any minor headaches, because we are working with crypto transactions and crypto taxes, which are inherently just messy. But Coinly makes it so easy to import all of your CSV files from really any site that you're doing crypto transactions on. Coinbase, Kraken, Crypto.com, Binance, KuCoin, and even Celsius Network. So after uploading all of them into Coinly, you'll be able to see detailed P&L statements, cost and expense reports, all of that good stuff. And then through Coinly, you can easily export the report that you need. I highly recommend using Coinly. And if you'd like to support my channel, I have an affiliate link that you can use to register for Coinly. Using this link will cost you nothing, but I do get a percentage of the fee that Coinly charges you to use their software. I really appreciate it. And one more thing that we need to talk about before we close out this video, and that is that before you do any selling or buying of cryptocurrency, especially if you're going to be working with large volumes, I highly recommend you spend some time and compare all of the different exchanges, because they have wildly different fees, wildly different spreads. Now, I am guilty for using Coinbase just because it is easy and I've been using it for years, but I will be taking some time to do research before I execute this strategy this year, because I want to be as cost effective as possible. What exchange will you be using? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's all for this video. I'll see you all next one, and until then, happy hodling.